live stream. We have Gala on the board right now. Very impressive price action. I want to shout out to everybody, guys. This has been an incredible run on prices. We're going to go over Bitcoin, of course. We're going to go through a lot of altcoins, but guys, Gala has just flown through the roof. We're going to talk about this. Let's dig into it real quickly. Pardon me. Shout out to Angel. Angel, brother, what's going on? I mentioned to Angel down. Bad idea to pick up some Gala, and bam, look at this, guys. Up 97% in 3 days. Hello. Nice move on Gala. We're going to go through some different coins today. We'll go through exactly what's going on with Bitcoin. We will go through the details. Very excited about the overall success of the channel, particularly the fact that we were the guys, way to go guys, way to go VIP, the base camp, etc., that had this lower target. Boom, right here. If you're not watching this on a big screen TV, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Please watch this on a big screen TV. I'll make that kind request again. And let's see what we have going on here. In terms of the chat, just light the chat up. I'd appreciate that with whoever is here right now. I know a lot of you will watch this later. Let me make sure that we have some individuals that are being invited. Let me personally invite some people to this stream. A little bit of an exclusive setup that we have. So let me make sure that the back is in. And let me get into Bitcoin. Guys, we're at 41,527 and showing some strength at this level of resistance that I talked about. Okay, we're going to discuss this specific cross trend line. Okay, where we're currently parked at. We're going to go through some indicators, etc. It's been a little bit volatile, but we do have some good news on Bitcoin. Okay, if we can maintain this trajectory right here, I want to talk about some good news on Bitcoin. A bit of an ascending triangle could be in formulation as long as the buyers are willing to step in. So we are happy to see them step in at the 38.2 on our Fibonacci's. That's very exciting. Let me get that to the back real quickly here. And guys, just looking for a great 2022. Hope you guys are doing well. Shout out in the chat if you get a chance. Let me go ahead and park this. Let me hit up with the VIP zone. Let them know that we are streaming, live stream. We're looking forward to Freddie and Kuda, AJ, and just everybody. Richard, Jason's lit, Kenny, Gifford, what's up? Other Kenny, maybe, what's up? Everybody who is who's familiar with this turf, you guys know this VIP. We're the number ones, guys. I call that, and I mean that. I don't mean that. Well, maybe it's just it's bravado. We'll get along with everybody, but I'll say, but in terms of like this lower line hit, I don't know anybody that hit that. Ba-boom! In terms of the market that called that beforehand. Below, guys, below that 50% retracement, right? So, yeah, that's historical stuff there. That's what we are known for, is that level of specificity. So, I know a lot of you, as you're looking or you're tuning in, you want the quick answer and then you're going to go. If we're not talking about what you want to hear, you're going to go. If you guys need to tune in quickly and go if you don't hear the answer, you can go ahead and go. This is not that crowd. This is a different echelon of TA. It's a different group. If you're looking for a quick make money easy kind of crowd, that's not this, guys. We focus on TA. We focus on New York Institute of Finance. All right, we focus on the fundamentals of technical analysis. We slow down. Okay, we slow down to make sure that we're making proper decisions and things like that of that nature. So we're not that typical slam dunk. Here you go. Here's your answer. Do you like it or not? Go run and do your trade. We're not that, guys. That's not us. That's not us. So we relax a little bit here in VIP. I want to talk about Gala, for instance. Just for instance. Now, Gala was a coin that I looked back today at 2 cents. Okay, it's currently at 35 cents. It went through a great run, and it was really, really trajected down. But we're going to talk about this run-up that it's had recently. Let's see here, price range. Let's go with price range. Just recently, guys, just check out some of the price action here. 92%, over 90% in the last several, I'd say 3 days since it consolidated at 786. How do you find opportunities like this, right? We need to discuss that as VIP, guys, as VIP. And I'll just say it was something I floated to Angel in terms of just being like, hey, maybe it's not. Shout out to Angel, our #1 contributor. What's up, Angel? What's going on, brother? Nice to have you here, always, as always, my brother. And as we would talk about Gala, just the 92% run up, I mentioned it to Angel down here just because it has a history of being phenomenal in terms of pricing, and it was so low, okay? And we are always looking for a value acquisition. Just in general, guys, we, meaning you, meaning me, we are always looking for a value acquisition. So in terms of the overall price here, let's discuss where we came from on Gala, so we can pick up on this or the next opportunity like this. If you guys didn't exactly schedule into this, not a problem. How would you have picked this up? Well, originally I brought it to the VIP at like 2 cents. Okay, so that was an easy place to pick that up. If you were involved in VIP or not, I'll just say it was a great pickup if you guys got that at its launch. Gala was a great coin, and we're discussing the 92% trajectory over the last 3 days. We can dial into it, but I want to talk about first and foremost, let's remove the extensions. Let's talk about the retracements. Bam, always draw from the bottom to the top. It's the percent that's retraced. Okay, percent, I'm just telling you guys because other guys out there are getting it wrong. Percent that you have retraced of the overall entire move to the upside. So 78.6 is the threshold, just parked along that 78.6, and it just looked like it wanted to move, right? It was low enough, lucky to get into that 786, and just a lucky area to be able to pick up from. That 92% is just a crucial just and I don't know, guys, it's through the roof. It's moon territory, right? So that 786 on the downside. Let me go ahead and park on the upside some of the extensions that we're looking at. The extensions, how do you draw extensions? From the bottom to the top, down to your level of concern. Okay, if you want the macro from ground zero up to the top and drag it down to your low, guys. Okay, it's going to provide you with the extensions where we parked at. We're parked at the 23.6. Okay, parked at the 23.6, and it appears that I'm still having a little bit of internet connectivity issues. If that is the case, please let me know. Let me know what's going on with the internet connectivity. We shouldn't be having any more internet connectivity, but if we are, that's okay. We're still under some kind of advisory here, but that should not be the case. So I may need to get the cable router guys out here. What is going on, No Torque? What's up, No Torque? How are you, man? What's up, No Torque in the house? How are you, brother? Nice to have you here. Let me say, No Torque. What's up? What's up? What's up? Very nice to see you here. Let's see. How is the internet connection? If it is still bad, I may need to get a specialist out here to really look at the internet connection because we've had some issues ongoing. I thought maybe it's the winter storm. I think we're still in some sort of a reserve status with lights and power and different stuff, but it shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to stream. It's 2022. Yeah, it's like 2022. We're like talking about going to Mars and stuff. Like we should be able to fix an internet in a place here. I think we should do that. Let me know, Torque, how the internet is. Not to be be cheeky about it, but yeah. And so as we look at the 78.6, that was the pickup. If you guys were focused on that, great. If not, it was kind of interesting because Gallo threw itself into a really nice kind of a flag formation. You had to distinguish this, and it looks like right now. It looks like it's trying to formulate another pattern, which is really exciting for the players right now. I'm going to tell you guys, really exciting for the market. Just big profits, guys. 92% in like 3 days. What is going on? 92%. Yo, what's up? All right. Shout out to Angel. Angel, brother. Not a bad idea, huh? No, not a bad idea, huh? We got that one, huh? Okay. We got that one. That's a feather in the cap. Good job. Way to go on it. So I just say in terms of that, let's talk about it. In VIP, I brought it to you yesterday, and just mentioned because Angel, normally I don't broadcast trades, etc. You hadn't let me know that you were in the trade or anything like that, so I'm just like, hey guys, I had floated this as not a bad idea, some different directions with Angel, etc. Maybe you guys are interested in this, so I think the VIP have picked up on the mission here. In terms of VIP, guys, it's all I'm trying to do is just help you guys out with your profits, help you guys out with your trades. That's the whole name of the game. So I'd say we had a bull pennant here, a little bit of differentiation. We had a rough fall out in quite a few coins, Bitcoin and Bitcoin earlier today had a little bit of up to, let's say, the peak of this. This was not an easy top to get. Boom, to the peak. All right, and then just pulling that up, and I'm on the candle wick so you guys can see that. Let's see, stream kept buffering in the beginning, but it seems like it's all good now. Thanks, No Torque. I'll try and keep it if I could change something on this end, I would, right? I definitely would. But as you would see that, if we would connect up, guys, if we would connect up this specific line from the maximum to the top, and from the breakout, believe it or not, to the top, boom, that scheduled you exactly in on the top. Now, a little bit of a preservation, I'd say a little bit of an understanding with maybe that'll get hit or not, but that was as aggressive as this move was going to get, in my opinion. I'm going to tell you guys that. So if you're wondering how to get that, it's from the wick low up to the top, from the breakout up to the top, just as aggressively as you can schedule out a pennant. You have to know price action for that, guys. It's not real intuitive. So if if that's a little out there, don't worry about it. Just be excited. The price is going up, and we're looking at some additional framework here to work with. I know everybody is looking for those 3 L's, those 5 L's. Absolutely, and thank you, No Torque. What's up? No Torque, man, in the house. What's up? What's up? Just nice to have you, bro. Let's see what we got. No Torque. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. And a lot of people will watch this stream now or watch it later. And actually, it's what is it now? Well, actually, it's Saturday. Is it Saturday night? I guess it's Saturday night. Well, hopefully everybody's out having fun, huh? We shouldn't all be streaming, but the people who are at home, you guys are definitely making some money on Gala, huh? So very nice, very nice. Because you should be out having fun. You should be doing something. But I know maybe it's winter, it's getting cold. Maybe you guys are in the house chilling out. So, just looking at that, that was the ultimate max take on Gala. Just so we know, that's the max take in at that 35.721. The point that I had the level that I had pointed out to Angel in red and to the VIP in red was 35.195. Okay, so it did go from that 35.195 up to that 35.721, about 006 thereabout. Okay, about that 006 level. They're in about maybe a little bit off from that, but not close. So it's almost 35.2, 35.2, 35.75, about 5.2. So about 0052. Okay, would it be about the level that that was off at the top? It's very precise, very precisely done. Looks like you're walking up. Just so we cover Gala for a bit, I just want to cover it because it's hot in the market. We love covering price action. In terms of the bands that you'll see, and that 92% that goes in the record books. Way to go, guys! Way to go! If you guys traded any of it, caught any portion of it, I'm really excited for you guys. Way to go! Especially in a market that's been a little bit tedious along the way down, to say the least. Right, we're just excited to see some profits creep back in those coffers there. Way to go! Now, in terms of the overall strategy, if you guys had, I was going to tell you, if you had employed the overall strategy of like doubling and tripling down into this, that was a massive move. Honestly, if you doubled and tripled down into this, that was a massive move for you. Congratulations. That's our standard kind of VIP technique. That's our VIP. It's you guys. Yeah, I tell everybody kind of how the show is run from your angle, right? It's very important to be able to discuss that. But the heavier levels of cash at the lower levels, just that the buyers were heavily involved at the lower level with that 92% move was just phenomenal. So what we're going to be looking at from here, just want to kind of what I'm going to say first of all, in terms of micro patterning. Do be a bit careful. Just don't completely shy away. But if you've already taken it at 35.195, that was my target. Okay, you'll see that right now. Just go to the top. Boom. There you go. That this level right here. That was my target at the top. Okay, just the red line. Boom. That was just the red line thus far. I'll just say thus far. Now, if you've taken there, you're looking for a re-entry. Okay, I would just say, hey, what's the standard? We look for a pattern. When we buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns. Never be overexposed. Real easy. You go heavy when you want to go heavy. That's up to you guys. But that's not financial advice. That's the basics of trading. Buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns. Right? Absolutely. If you can get into a pattern on a line of resistance, even better. Right? Even better. So what we'll discuss here is that what I would say is I've noticed in the market a little bit of the notion that some of the micro patterns, once you've reached like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you need to be a little bit careful of the next micro pattern expression, okay? I've just noticed this. And what I mean by a micro versus macro pattern, this is a little bit more of a macro pattern. Now, certainly, if we go to the 4-hourly, we would say, well, this is a macro pattern. You got that right, huh? On the 4-hourly. Bull flag, etc. A little bit frustrated, but bull flag. You say, hey, it looks like it's parked in a bull flag. Yeah, so as we look at that on the 4-hourly, we're completely smoothed out here as we dig into on the way up here. But as we dig into, and Gala is famous for this. If you guys know Gala charts well, Gala is famous for throwing you curveballs on different time frames. Be careful. If you don't know that, just be watchful for that, okay? It will throw you curveballs on different time frames, and enjoy doing it. Guarantee you. It's typical stuff. Just different consolidation levels at different in different time zones or different time frames, right? We would say. So that's nothing abnormal. That's just normal market stuff. We appreciate that. We like that challenge. So in terms of this, it started to become on the 5-minute, at least on that 5-minute, more of a more of a macro pattern, something to formulate and work with, right? Some of you may be just, saying, no, nothing's stopping it. It's going to continue to go up. Well, you can take that approach if you want to. Just make it a little bit heavy when you get a big slam like this. And it may be difficult to hold in terms of that. Whereas you could say, well, once this has done this and right here, you increase your probability potentially, right? That's the whole idea of trading this pattern breakout on the 5 minute. So I would say that this is within the framework of a comparative from the 4 hourly to this 5 minute chart. You saw the 4 hourly was a big pattern, right? It's part of that big pattern. This is still a micro pattern, but only visible on the 5 minutes. So micro on the 5 minute, etc. But these are the ones that get difficult. Okay, you can still kind of expect, and we got in a strongly rushing or a strongly with the bull rush on, etc. This is just bull rush style of price action. It just is. This is bull price action. It is, guys. 2 days back to back with 20, 30, 30, 20, like anything you get like that, that's indicative of of bulls just really stepping in. That's bullish price action. So what I would say is, since this macro pattern here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, with an abbreviated fifth wave, boom, to the top. We have reached a target at the top. I just like to see a little bit more pattern development. Okay, you can run with them, and you can pound it out. You can just say that's it. No, it's going. That's it. You can have that approach if you've entered on a 3L or 5L early enough. If you are entered early enough, you're not caught in the quagmire of having to, or in the spot of having to. And what would you say? Just having to determine if the next move is going to be enough to really cover your spread on the order book. You guys know that, huh? It's not easy to get in with a big position and to cover your spread and be chopped up on a breakout versus how long is it going, what kind of a pattern are we in, right? So the idea is to always get in early if you can with some sort of a decently sized position that'll carry up through and your order book gets cleaned out and you're happy. Also on this top line, this would be a great example. I always talk about this, like hit your targets both on the low side and the high side, guys. This was a great example of if buyers had the target set, if you had your sell orders set at the top, you would have seen that push of the price action up through here on the 5 minutes, and that literally would have been for people. Some people would have been just buying, hitting the button and buying. It's going up, it's going up. That would have been literally with your target here in red. Literally would have been an area where you would have just been selling, just liquidating. It would have been filling your orders up as that price was cruising into that territory. So that's the idea, right? You set your orders on the downside. It comes down to hit your orders on the top side, and just a beautiful example of the same. Right, so very nicely done. Way to go, VIP. I know you guys are trading. I know it. So shout out to Freddie. Shout out to Kuda, Jason's Lit. Shout out to Richard Rios. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to No Torque. It's nice to see you in here. And that's a nice framework to look at in terms of that candle action. But boom, right there onto our target. That's nice. I like to provide those targets when they are accurate. That is very well done. So let's go back into, you guys want to check out Bitcoin for a minute. Let's see what the market leader is doing. Real market leader tonight is Gala, without a doubt. But in terms of overall market cap, and let's just pinpoint some that are moving well. AXS popped the other day. I let people know, hey, that popped. Sand is doing well again. Let's look at the AXS chart real quick. I just want to go through some alts because a lot of you may be interested in just like recovering some of this crud that we've been through in terms of the retracement, right? It's been a kind of a rough market down with a nice move. We're gonna focus on what is moving. AXS moving quite well. Sand is moving well. What a great project, Sand. I'm glad to see Gala pick up to the extent that it has because it's just, Gala had more price action than Sand originally. It really did. We traded it. So, it's nice to see that pick up, Gala. And Near, what a nice hit on Near. Very, very nice. That's a good hit on Near. Let's go to that line of support to the top. That's a cool 26%. Boom. If you guys are on leverage on that, that's a nice move. Near, bam, 26% to the upside. If you guys went heavy on that, congratulations. If you traded that, congratulations. That's a nice move, 26% from that spot. That replicated something we saw on DOT. Congratulations to anybody who traded that. Very well done. As we would look at Mana, has had a few good days. Huh? It really has. Mana has done well from its specified, and I'll go down. Let's go down to the actual ground zero fibs on Mana just to look at look at that. Let's see, let me go to the candle wicks. Let's do that. There we go. In around just below it, pushed that golden pocket, made it unkind a little bit to people who didn't want to hold through that. But a 50% run in about that's taken about 16 days, so a little bit slow in terms of what we would prefer, etc. Now we jump down from that. We have 15% up on Gala, AXS 7.86%, Sand 5%, Near 6%. Then we drop down to 2%. So we have Gala 16%, AXS 8%. Then we have Sand and Near about 5%, right? And then it's everything 2%. Boom. So this has been real indicative of the market. We've been wanting to see those days where everything is just flowing green, right? Like a mean green. We wanted to, we want those days where everything is up 15%, 20%, where it's just nice to the whole market. A look at my chart here on DOT is a little bit complicated, but that's okay. Looks like it had broken out of that wedge formation. There we go. And DOT's done well. One of my favorite charts, to tell you the truth, in this zone, is highly predictable, in line with one of my favorite charts to trade. One of my favorite charts just to trade. Very predictable, a little bit slow moving, not stodgy necessarily, just very predictable in terms of its levels of support and resistance. I enjoy looking at it in terms of and trading it. Maybe I'll decide to trade it personally. Don't know that. I know that Angel likes to trade it, so I may not trade that. I'll let him trade that. But I really like the chart to trade. I think it's a great trader's chart, and if you pay attention to chart work, you'll definitely appreciate it. Let's look at the recapture it did on this wedge, and it's a great example of a falling wedge recapture, right? Okay, this return to function. What I mean return to, well, you have a falling wedge here, right? You're looking for conformance and a breakout to the upside. We've been through just a plethora of these, right? So many of these, okay, that have broken down to the downside out of an express wedge formation, line of support, line of resistance. Copy that. Falling down and out and recovering back into. So that is exactly what occurred with DOT. Shout out to Angel. Angel, glad I did bring you that just to go over some technicals in terms of what that's doing. That's it. And you guys know Angel. If you don't, if you're just tuning in for the first time, Angel is the he's been in Bitcoin since $7.79. We looked at some charts last night, and that was a pleasure, Angel. I appreciate the opportunity to do that with you. I'm not sure that you do that with just everybody. Old glory day charts from Bitcoin. Very nice. DOT up 1.22% at $21.58. Looking for some positive pressure enough. We got to break this specific line of resistance on DOT, okay? And on all of your charts, guys, on all of the coins that you're trading, pay attention, please, to your cross trend lines, okay? To your lines of resistance, lines of support. You should always be looking to enter at support or on Fibonacci, okay? Fibonacci are your support lines as you go down, and to sell at resistance potentially. Let me go ahead and I'll leave that at that. I've gone over this enough with Angel. If he is here and he'd like to see some more of that, he can definitely buzz on it into the chat or me on my cell phone, and I'll go over some more of that without a doubt. Otherwise, we'll do that later. So what is this? Binance Coin, BNB. Slow mover, 1.6%. Could have a good overall trajectory in terms of its, let's just look at this, in terms of its establishing some sort of a notion of a symmetrical triangle, right? We would think maybe that's a symmetrical triangle in formation, to the extent that it could be consolidated even more, maybe on the monthly. I don't know if that could occur on the monthly, if we could come into some sort of an ascending triangle. Looks like on the monthly for Binance Coin, it's out there, but it trades. Yeah, I mean it's had a phenomenal run up since its initiation in price. If you guys want to know, I mean it's at $418. It was at $2, guys. It came on the market at like $2, maybe lower than that. Lower than $2 it came on the market. So, the first day it traded, opening up at about $1.90. So, yeah, up to $400. That's a nice run for the Binance Coin. Congratulations to anybody who's traded that or done real well on that. Luna, let's just jump into Luna real quickly. Looks like Luna is doing well. Where are we at on Luna? There we go. We are on the fast EMA and on into, looks like we're on a nice line of support there. I want to designate what that is, and I'm going to need to go into I don't want to distract too much, but let me go into my EMA ribbon. Where is my EMA ribbon? It doesn't want to show up right now. I'll redo that in just 1 second. But Luna essentially had hit its 50% retracement. This is just a monthly view, just so we can get a kind of a macro view of this. And it pushed, guys. I believe it pushed into that 50% quite a bit quite heavily, not down to the golden pocket. A lot of orders waiting at that golden pocket. It didn't want to give it to the trader, so it pushed on into that 50% retracement. It has had some positive price action since that move, and yeah, for the people in USDT land, it's everywhere, right? It's global, so that's what are you going to say about that? Their anchor protocol. I will say that those issues with anchor protocol, I said I haven't really looked into them that much, so you guys let me know what you find out about anchor protocol and their solutions, etc. Look at that dot chart on the monthly. Very interesting. Let me go into the 30-minute. Looks like we're having a little bit of positive price action. And let's get into the line chart, see what may be coming in at us in the form of a formulation. There we go. That looks like it's trying to give us some sort of a pattern to work with. That's nice. A little bit of a bottom side hitch from the previous level. Is that at the 23.6? I bet you it is, guys. There you go. Ba-boom. On the line, we can go to the candle wicks if we need to, but what's our strategy? Previous breakout zone up to the top. Bam. You can go on the candle wicks if you want to. It's not going to give you much of a difference on this one. We just went through that. But yeah, buyer stepping in for a 23.6% entry on the first kind of run here in terms of the pattern conformance. So for people who don't want to trade it, well, you could have just gotten, and I understand with your spread, etc. It turns into an issue. It's like, well, can they cover down to the 38.2? Because you really would want maybe a 10% move on the price in order to really schedule an exit and an entry with the full position, if you wanted a full position, if you had a large position to start with, right? But that 23.6 is something on this interim here from selling it. I just say with a percentage discount, if you can run up to a little bit more than 5% on the spread, on a high liquidity coin, you're probably going to be doing pretty good. You guys let me know, huh? You let me know. That's my experience with things. So about a 6.19% drop right to that 23.6. So yeah, people are there. Buyers are there. Orders are waiting. I always tell VIP and everybody, orders are waiting. Do you have orders below? All right, that's a line of support. Boom. It just acted as one. So as we look at the pattern conformance, that's a level that you would want to get in at. Boom. You know our strategy. It's y'all's strategy. That's why I say, this the strategy, right? Boom. From the previous breakout, bam, up to the top. Boom. There we go. 23.6, 38.2, 50, golden pocket, 78.6, 86, and the full completion of the retracement, right? So that is, I don't know. That is a good, I'd say rundown thus far. Link. We got some other stuff in here that could be moving soon, etc. Not necessarily something we have to. I don't know that we have to keep grips on, etc. But let's see. What I can say is, this is going to be very interesting now. Okay, I'm going to have to do that a specific way in terms of the setup here. I just had to go to another screen. Pardon me there. We do have a kind of a quad screen here if we wanted to go into some different charts. Let me pull up Bitcoin. Is this a Bitcoin chart? It sure is. Let's pull up to this. These were some previous levels that we had. We've gotten over that on the daily. That's good. That was the white chart, the white line that I talked about needing to get over in the previous stream that we did on Bitcoin. It did operate as a little bit of a resistance, absolutely. So let's just cover Bitcoin real quickly, and then we will see who's in the back, etc. No Torque, nice to have you here, bro. Nice to have you here. So in terms of that line of resistance, hit up and above. We're currently at the 41,515. Looks like we're just going sideways. We are not. We are not just going sideways. Potentially, we are going up. I'm going to say potentially we're going up. If, what's the big if here? And it doesn't have to be like that all the time, okay? It doesn't have to be, well, you couch this or that. Sometimes I just say, get a position, go ride with the bulls or the bears on the way down with a short. But, just why not, right? If you want to trade, just get a position. That's how you trade. It's real easy. Just get a position and double down if it goes against you. See how that works out for you. Or cover. You have plans to cover your position, either with strategy or a larger entry. I think that may be well said. Just kind of friend to friend. That's something along the lines of what we would tell each other. Just have a strategy or have some sort of a cash strategy or an operational strategy in terms of your trade strategy. So what I'd like to see is this pickup here. It should let us, we'd say hopefully know relatively soon, but Bitcoin has been pushing after a huge day, right? 12% to the upside. So about that 16-hour front there. 16 hours to get to the line of support. Were we not to experience some volatility, I would expect some volatility in here. And what would we look at? This just breakout was just phenomenal. Was really excited to be able to tell VIP, etc., that, hey, it looks like you guys in this zone, maybe it's a good time to get a position, right? And if they did, guys, if you did, and I just tell you, it caught you from right here across from, hey, pick up a position. It pushed a little bit. We were along a line of support. This is why I said it. Like, buy at support, sell at resistance. If you didn't want to, you could do it a different way. I mean, you tell me how you think it would be best to trade. But I was like, get a position. Markets. That was just like, it's time, right? It's time. Yeah, what do they say with the boxing? It's time, right? So yeah, it was time, guys. Get a position. So nice move to the upside with 12.25%, 9 hours. Ba-boom. That was one of the biggest moving days that we've had in Bitcoin in a while. So that's exciting. Way to go, VIP. So let's see what we got on Gala real quickly. Boom, boom. Up about 16%. What I'm going to say is this, guys. If you will please come back to the, come back to the VIP DM room. I just wanted to stream for a bit and say hello. I know that YouTube is currently, let's just go back here. Shout out to Freddie. What's up, Freddie? Shout out to everybody in the back. YouTube is currently, I think, limiting the number of notifications that are being sent out. Maybe it's due to a connectivity issue in the local area. That could be the case. Shout out to, I want to shout out to Richard. Shout out to, who else do we have? Shout out to Freddie. What's up, Freddie? I want to shout out to Jose, King Jose. I hope everything's going well in Atlanta. He's developing a new project, a new application. Very nice to see that. Shout out to Kent Gifford in the house. What's up, Kent? You my man. What's up? I hope everything is going well. Prayers going up, brother. I hope everything is going well. Jason's lit. Absolutely. Jason, what's up, brother? Hope you are enjoying your 2022. Kuda, my man. What's up, Kuda? Hope you're doing well. I hope everything is going good. Hope you are safe on those Harleys, brother. Be good out there on the roadways. Don't cause no trouble. I hope you don't cause any trouble. You're like, man, leave me alone. I'm not causing trouble. As we look at Vlad, hope you're doing well. Vlad, haven't heard from you for a bit. As we look at Luke, what's up, Luke, in the house. #1 chart specialist in the back. Love the family photo. Have to look at that family photo. Not this one. Where's the family photo? Where are we? I want to see this family photo. Look at that. Beautiful family. Love that, Luke. Very, very nice. Just beautiful, huh? Beautiful family. Look at the kiddos. Every time I see the pictures, I just crack up. These are awesome. Awesome photos. What's up? I just love that. I love the family. Love the whole you being here is just awesome, and I appreciate that time that you spend with us in addition to them. So, Josh, $1 Million Champ at the bottom right. What's up, Josh? And we got Steve Hinton. Steve, what's up, brother? Nice to see you. I know you're working hard on that market, absolutely, and doing well. I think he's doing well. Did well on Matic. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Just want to shout out to some VIPs. Ryan, what is going on, my man? He's turning into a good trader. I know he is. Beyond that, he's been for a while. He's been booking trades on Bitcoin for the last 6-8 months. Carlos, what's up, Carlos Munoz? What's going up? King Caribe. They say King Caribe. What's up? Nice to have you here. As we would look at who else do we have? Daniel in the house. What's up, Daniel? My man, what's up? Nice to have you back. If you are back from wherever you were over. Kifak Marhaba. Hope everything is good where you're at now. Ambrosio in the house. That's, I'm going to say U.S. military, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Whoever is in VIP, I don't know. We got a lot of military guys. So shout out to the U.S. Armed Forces and overseas joint special forces, et cetera. So, Steve's in the house. What's up, Steve? Nice to see you, brother. Just see you in the chat right now. That's nice. Ambrosio, he is the real deal. I just like that he's Mission Impossible. I always tell him that. So, he knows that. Anthony, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Anthony, I hope the trading's going well. Absolutely, and looking forward to the 2022 and you being a part of everything. Brad, what's up, dude? What's up, Brad? Not sure where you're at. Haven't heard from you in forever, but hey, I know you're still there, so that's good to know. Let me say that. AJ Crypto, maybe say for the best for last here. AJ, hope you're doing well with the family and everything's going really well. I trust that it is. So in terms of everybody, guys, just want to say hello to you guys and see what's kind of going on. It's what time is it? How long we've been streaming? I have a backup rig currently going on right here. So I've got some interesting little complications. Of course, Gala's going to do this to me now, but we have some interesting complications on my backup rig. Wait, what is that, huh? But not really complications. It's just like it it only wants to show me one screen. I normally have like 5 screens everywhere, right? And so it only wants to show me like one screen. It's a good setup, but it's a little bit I don't know. It doesn't like to play total ball with me. So let's look at Gala. Let's see if now this is kind of where we're at in terms of the pattern formation of Gala, right? This pattern formation. What is the expectation here? Well, we're in a micro pattern formation. We just are. I'd like to see a bigger pattern formation. Will they give it to us? I don't know. Sometimes the bulls take it. They just do. And it's not necessarily all the time that it'll hiccup like I say through a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we were to look at the Elliott wave formation, we'll just do this real quickly. I'll let you guys get on with Saturday night. That's important, okay? But as we would look at this specific 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a nice expected pattern, right? That fits within pattern conformance. A, B, C, at least I would like to see that typically because that would fit within the conformance of potentially even like a real I'd say a real straight line flag, something along those lines. So we could get into something where at least we have some sort of patterning in here to count on that's more than just one hit up. Or let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then a retracement, right? We get into where we're chasing a little bit. I'm not a big fan of chasing a trade. I'd rather trade a pattern, right? Even if it means being a little bit patient. Some people just want to go gangbusters and have something fly through the roof and push it through the roof. And sometimes that works if you're establishing a pattern, a trend line conformance. We did that a little bit with Luna, etc. Just hammer into it, go for it. But on something like this, I'd like to see another pattern develop to really justify maybe if you guys are putting at such a phenomenal price action. And shout out to anybody in the back in VIP because I brought this midday yesterday with about 10% left on the door, right out of the door from yesterday, and then today about 17%. So wherever you got in, whatever you did. If it was 5% yesterday and 2% today, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you guys are booking trades. If you're booking trades with price action like this on Gala, it is just it's exactly what we want. We wanted to bring you, so that's I'm glad I brought it to VIP in line with bringing it to Angel. That's nice. And no, it was just brought it to him. Say it's not a bad idea to pick some of this stuff up. And true to form, what do we got down here? 786 and kind of a bull flag formation. Boom. Nice. Just doesn't get much better than that. In terms of 96%, what's the total? About 96% to the upside, maybe a little bit more by now. Let me look at the pricing feature here. Let me go through. What do we got? Where's my pricing measurement tool? There we go. Date and price range. That's fine. Let's see if it'll do date and price range. There we go. About 90%, over 90% in